Unit 7 Test Part B Audio 1.
Today I'll be talking about something close to all our hearts, music. But I'm not going to be delving into the different genres or discussing why and when we listen to our favourite bands or artists. No, today it's all about the how. From a personal point of view, in an evening you'll find me digging through my crate of vinyl albums to find something appropriate to my mood. I'll probably take a moment to savour the image on the cover and then slip the large black disc onto my turntable, watch the arm lift and descend, and then sit back, close my eyes, and enjoy. The very thought is relaxing me. But that's just my go-to way of listening. How about you? Do you crack open a CD and slot it into your old hi-fi system? Or maybe you download or stream albums and songs and create your own playlists that you can listen to on your device wherever you may be. When it comes to listening to music, there is definitely no one-size-fits-all, and we are spoilt for choice. At first, recorded music developed in complexity as technology advanced. I remember my grandfather's old records. They were called 78s. They were as big as vinyl albums are today, but they only played one song, and it was usually scratchy. Then came vinyl, with albums and singles, 45s, which you could stack up on a record player. Later, we were enticed by cassettes, easy to pop into a portable player or in the car, making a great change from reliance on radio stations. And for the first time, you could make your own personalized mixtape, the predecessor of today's playlist. Vinyl started to take a back seat, but oh, the problems. The sound was tinny, and the cassettes had a tendency to stick. You could end up with great lengths of tape in your hands, and I recall my father diligently using a pencil in the reels, trying to spool the tape back into the cassette. Following the cassette was the CD, a revolutionary change, and cassettes and vinyl died a slow death as more and more people built up collections of the square plastic cases along their shelves. But they too started to lose popularity as streaming and downloading became the norm. Today, however, it seems that we're going back in time, or round in circles, whichever phrase you think fits the bill. Vinyl is making a big comeback. Turntables are selling again. Stores where you can leaf through the stacks of albums, old and new, are appearing. And those long-forgotten classics, stored in grandparents' attics, are being shown the light of day once more. Many people swear by the sound they get from vinyl, describing it as warm, distinctive, and claiming that it is closer to the original music than CDs or streamed music. But how true is that really? You might be surprised, but scientists say that in fact, vinyl has several limitations when it comes to reproducing sounds, and it's all to do with the grooves on the discs. Deep bass sounds do not survive well on vinyl. Add to that the physical problems too, dust, warping or bending that can also distort sound, needles that jump. And it has to be said that maybe vinyl isn't the best way to listen to music. CDs, on the other hand, are probably as close to the original sound as you can get, because the information is encoded and then read by a laser. But choosing vinyl over CD or downloaded music goes beyond the desire for sound quality for many music lovers. It's all about collectability and ritual. It takes more time to put on a vinyl album, and even with those tinny cassettes, you have to physically turn them over to listen to side 2. It's somehow a more personal engagement. So, how do people in general feel about listening formats? Unsurprisingly, results of a recent survey showed that the majority of people from many different countries expressed a preference for accessing music digitally over physically, presumably because of the convenience. But the favourite overall, although the least common, was listening to live music. Reasons cited included the fact that there is a social element involved, and at a gig or a festival, you're sharing an experience and emotions, which I can go along with wholeheartedly. But the chance to listen to live music can be rare for many of us. I feel that we are very lucky these days to have so many options to listen to recorded music, and that technology is no longer dictating how we listen to it. Trends come and go, but to have so many choices, in my view at least, makes us a very fortunate generation.